Before you get the show started, just letting y'all know, we had a bit of technical difficulties on this episode, so the audio is a bit dodgy, but it's still a good episode. Can't wait for y'all to listen to it. I'll see you on the other side. Peace. Hello and welcome to Hustle Over Everything podcast. This podcast receives stories, tips, and tags from entrepreneurs who have done it. And today we have a wild card for you. Listen, when I say we have a wild card, this is going to be a good one. We're talking the beef cast. We're talking the OVO versus TDE, PG Lang beef. It's going to be a good one, man. Listen, we just went viral off our last post. I should say Isaac went viral off his last post.
You need to put your face in this so they can kill you too, bro.
Bro, honestly,
they're on your side, bro. You should put your face in.
I should have. You know, shout out to the editors, you know. This podcast is brought to you by Narai Cellars Wine, one of the only Black-owned wine companies in Canada. So not only are you supporting the show, but you're supporting Black ownership. Now, who is Narai Cellars Wine? They have 10 years of experience in winemaking. So what we're going to do is hit the link below and visit naraicellars.ca and try the wine for yourself. Let's get back into the show. Lucas Scholarship, bro.
I'm blessed, man.
It's the ROCM pod.
Yeah, can I do my intro?
Do your intro, bro.
Yo.
Talk to them. Talk to people.
Hit me with the cab, fam. Hit me with my angle, dog. That's me right there?
Yes, sir.
All right, man. This your Oscar daddy, the Poppy Garrison, Poppy, I came here to see some pants, get just playing a relationship, but I really don't. How? I mean, if you catch AKA Harry Potter, AKA Young Denzel, AKA Hermione. I'm ready for the pod, fam. Listen. I'm back from Africa, baby. I've been itching to speak, brother. I've been itching to. Also, shout out Extra Davey. He did a Patreon episode. Please go tap into that. We talked about it. But there's been so many updates since then that it's like, I'm so happy you invited me on here. Also, he went viral. And oh, man. And one thing that nobody's talking about is the fact that he said the best performer is Posty.
Listen, the more subscribers we have, the better the guests get. So please hit subscribe. Let's get back into the show.
The guy said Posty. Come on, all right.
As the best rapper. You said best rapper, not just
No. I said he had one of the best shows that I've ever been to.
Gosh.
That's what the
Okay, now you changed the statement.
Remember, you said rapper. You specifically said best rapper.
I don't remember what the whole conversation was, but I know for sure we were talking about concerts and what was the best concert I've been to. I put Tory Lanez at number 1, I put Posty at 3, put Travis Scott at 2. That's a fact. I definitely did that. Bro, it's my experience.
Your experience is wrong, brother. We got him.
All right, bro. My experience is wrong. Bro. I'll take it.
Oh, man.
All right, so let's get into this beef cat. So where we off. Like that has just dropped.
Wow.
Yeah.
And nothing else has dropped. It feels like that was years ago.
That was ages ago.
Bro, this is the craziest beef. Because we didn't film that long ago. Like that dropped, and how many songs have we got since then?
Like 6 songs.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Probably even, honestly, if we're including the other songs too, then we got more than that. Like the ASAP This, The Weeknd. I don't really like to count those, but you know what I mean?
It's a Kanye remix.
Yeah, oh God.
No, I'm definitely not counting that.
Yeah, let's not talk about that. That's my guy, but no.
You can't. Is that our goat? Honestly, it felt like somebody was like, hey, let me in.
Yeah, exactly. What y'all young kids doing? That's exactly what it felt like. He's like, I can show you a little 1-2. I'm like, no, man.
That's fast.
Right, so let's address the viral clip. Currently the clip is at 160,000 views on our Instagram.
He went viral.
Bro, the Kendrick love is strong. The Drake hate is real.
Yeah.
Obviously, clearly, man's went viral. And honestly, bro, even you asking me to be on that pod, like there's mad stuff in the back. I just thought, we're just gonna chop it up for a second. So sometimes I didn't even shave. I'm all like rusty in there. But honestly, I realized that's how the sick stuff happens. When you don't expect it,
Facts.
Something goes crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Drake knows about that.
Jizzy knows about that.
They got him.
No, let me take back that laugh. But we went viral, bro. It was crazy. Honestly, what I learned the most from it, though, is that the beef is not just with Drake. The beef is with Canadians in general.
Yeah.
Black Canadians. and just people who are not American, because that's what a lot of the comments are saying. A lot of the comments are like, you're Canadian, so you have no say.
Yeah.
A lot of the comments are like, you guys are stealing the culture. They heard my accent. A lot of the comments are like,
what kind of
that a
accent is
Canadian
this?
accent I heard?
Yeah,
Blah, blah, blah. So he's definitely wrong if he's Canadian. So like, they're trying to minus us from the culture, right? And then that topic, we'll get into it later, but that leads into the they not like us at the end of not like us, right? And they're saying they're not just saying Drake. So that's what I learned the most from that clip is how they really feel. So I'm happy that we went viral in that way, and it's a bunch of hate because I get to hear their opinion.
Yeah.
Because if I didn't hear that, I would just be listening to mine and my boys' opinion from around here.
Yeah.
But I'm hearing all those people just go at it, so I'm happy for it. I'm happy for it. Yeah.
Honestly, you're so right. And actually, Marlon has that point where
Xenophobia.
Xenophobia is a big thing that's coming out of this Kendrick thing. And I think the big thing that Kendrick really tapped into with the way he came at Drake is ideology. Like, not even this, oh, you're this person, you're that person.
Yeah.
This ideology of this is who we are, and this is who you are as a collective. And this is where we need to choose sides between who people are. Even Masego was saying that, and like Masego all of a sudden people went Drake.
Really?
Yeah, bro. You made a saxophone version of BBL Drake.
Stop.
Like,
Masego, why?
So I found like the way that this had such a divide people very interesting.
Yeah, very, very interesting. And it's kind of scary to see so many people from Toronto on that side though.
Which
because
side?
They're on the side, like the state side for lack of a better term, I guess. Like there's a lot of Toronto people that are like siding with Kendrick, but not listening. I feel like they're not really listening for real. One take that I seen that Academics was talking about with DJ Head, who is Kendrick Lamar's like OG from back in the day.
Yeah.
He said that
freaky ass name, but yeah.
Freaky name, first of all. Fire for DJ Head. But one point that Academics was making is that if you see the numbers with the diss tracks, everybody thought that Drake would at least kill in the numbers.
Yeah.
But you see Kendrick killing in the numbers, right?
Bro.
But what Academics was like, bro, they're gathering to see the fall of the king. That's just how it works.
Yeah.
Right? So it's because Drake's been the king for so long, you have people that aren't even really Kendrick fans tuning in to what Kendrick is saying because they don't like Drake.
Yeah.
And yeah, to add to that too, it's also because of how insane the Kendrick side of things are. Like he's going for shots. You're listening to these songs, you're like, ooh. All the reaction videos are saying like, oh my God, is this really happening? Drake, you're not getting those kind of feels when you listen to the Drake song. And even it goes to my earlier point that we were saying before the camera started rolling, Drake is not behaving like Drake in this war. Drake, I know Drake to be an assassin. I know Drake to be a very calculated guy who shoots at you, you know he's shooting at you. He always knows more than you think he does. He's always prepared and he always wraps it up in a hit. He's failed in all three of these areas. And that's been the most surprising part for me because I'm a Drake fan, right? So I'm like, bro, he came out with push-ups. Can we start going with the left timeline? Okay, he came out with push-ups, right? I hear push-ups, I'm like, all right, I'm kind of bobbing my head like the Jay-Z or whatever, you know what I mean? That shit. Exactly, yeah, like it's going well. You know, he's like the drop. I'm like, okay, that's kind of catchy, but I'm like, I'm not getting that feeling of like instant hit from Drake. And I mean, that's a bit shocking, especially in a battle that's Drake, right? Fast forward that, you know, we get the next song, but even when I was listening to push-ups, I'm like, I don't think we got any kind of big reveals in that song, right? I think it was kind of just like a jab, wasn't it?
It was a jab, but at the same time, he's going at so many different people.
Right, yeah, and that's the thing that was tough with him, right? Because he had the choice of going directly at Kendrick or the rest of them, because it was like a 20v1.
Yeah.
It was everybody, like you said, waiting to see the king fall.
Yeah.
Right?
But do you respect that though? Because I think where I actually give Drake the edge is the fact that he's battling everybody at the same time. Right? So an analogy that I've been rocking with, I got into a fight one time. Like when I first moved out to Ajax, I was at McDonald's late nights. I was walking by myself.
Yeah.
I was a little wavy. And there's a group of guys and they're like, yo, I should take that guy's chain. I'm drunk. I heard it.
Yeah.
I'm like, so then do it. Like, you know,
Say less.
Toronto came out of me. So then do it. You know what I'm saying? Bro,
So what is it?
First man that got up, bro, the man got up and it's like he kept getting taller.
Nah.
Fam, I look up, the man's like, 6'3". Right? So he pushes me onto the bench and I'm fighting back.
Yeah.
Eventually, bro, I was able to like push him into like the kiosk, you know, where you order your food?
Yeah.
I was able to push him into that. He's like, ah. So I'm like, hey.
Yeah.
He made a sound. I'm winning, bro. All I seen was yellow. Boom! I look back. His brethren is there with a caution sign.
No.
Boom! So I'm fighting him, getting slapped in the back of my head, and I feel like that's exactly what's happening to Drake. You know what I'm saying? Like, one man came to test him, he's like, all right. And then all these next men start coming. So where I really give him the edge is the fact that he's able to still kill everybody while injuring, maybe not killing, but injuring his main target.
Here's where I'm going to challenge you. You're a Drake fan, right?
I am.
Drake is an assassin.
100%.
You watch assassin movies, you watch the Neeson movies, they always know when they're going to get attacked. They never look like they're getting their ass beat.
Yeah.
So Drake is used to, it could be 20, it could be 50. He's going to be fine because he's the king.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. It's not a one for one in that analogy. I think he also has something in the tuck for everyone in the game, right? He knows how they feel about him. You can hear it in his music. He always says, "You guys are not my friends. I have nobody here. I'm so lonely. It's tough at the top." You know what I mean? So he's supposed to be prepared for this, especially when you keep hinting at this red button that you have. Where is it, brother? Focus. You know what I mean? It's just like, I don't know, as a Drake fan, I just kind of got disappointed, but also, before anything else, I'm a music fan, which is why I was able to kind of listen to the tracks on both sides and say like, yeesh, you know, yeesh, because as a Toronto person too, and it's like a lot of times I'm getting heat from every single one of my group chats. They're labeling me Drake D-Eater on one side, Kendrick D-Eater on the next side, and it's like just doesn't make any kind of sense. Everyone is so extreme on their end, and they don't want to see anything else. That it's insane. It makes it so hard to have a conversation. But honestly, right now, the way I have it scored, probably 3-1, 4-1. Kendrick?
3-1, 4-1.
What do you have? You go first.
I have it scored 3. Yeah, I have 3-1.
3-1.
3-1.
So wait, how many songs are you
So
putting in there?
Yeah, let's go. Yeah.
Actually, I don't know if you want to just take a second.
Yeah.
Because academics put it together.
Okay. Oh, like
Perfectly,
song for song?
Song for song.
Oh, perfect. Okay.
You put it together perfectly. So let me just
Shout
grab
out
that
academics,
real
man.
quick.
Yeah, honestly, academics has been going absolutely crazy.
Man, it's what a time to be alive to just be witnessing all this.
So basically, it's like that, and then it's push-ups, right?
Okay.
So are we gonna count every cake? This is one thing that's very confusing, and if anybody else feels like this, comment. It's confusing. The way they're like putting the songs together, because they're including first-person shooter, and they're putting like that up against that.
Yeah,
and I don't like that. I don't think
it's
I don't
tricky.
I understand, because if you want to put first person shooter, that means they're trying to say that Drake and Cole sent shots first. But it was revealed, no, it was not even that it's only Cole. It was revealed that Drake reached out to Kendrick to be on the song. So that's really the first diss. Him saying not to the song.
No, if that's the case, no, we have to rewind. We have to go back.
Okay.
We have to go way back of like when Drake and Kenny officially had their beef, which is like before the hip hop, the BT Awards, right?
Control?
That's not score though. We're talking about
I don't know. Sorry, we're gonna get lost in details. In terms of the score,
but that's why I don't want to add in
first-person shooter.
First-person shooter or like that.
No, you have to have like that is the hit.
So if we're putting like that in there, we have to put first-person shooter in there.
Sure.
So honestly, I'm kind of on the edge of first-person shooter being counted because Drake was not such as a Kendrick first-person shooter.
It was Cole, and he backed out.
Yeah. So it's kind of like you can't really give Kendrick that advantage.
He removed the point from Drake. Cole did that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a weird. I would just say Kendrick went first.
But that's why I want to take out like that, because it's
Can't
so
take
many.
it out.
Because remember, even Cole responded to like that. Yeah. So there's so many different variables in like that and first-person shooter that's saying let's just erase those two and start straight at
like
the direct shot.
Because like that is the hit, and also the like that is the one that kind of let everyone know it's happening.
Okay, wait, you said like that's the hit.
Yeah.
Now, bro, please don't give me a hindsight answer.
Okay.
Don't give me a today answer.
Yeah.
Do you think that like that would have been a hit without Kendrick Lamar's verse on it?
No.
A hit, no. A great song, yes.
Wait, remember, this is Future's rollout. Right?
Yeah.
This is Future's album.
Yeah.
I think regardless if Kendrick was on that song or not, like that's a hit.
Hit?
If you listen to the album, like that,
I don't think it's hit.
Future was gonna have a hit though.
It was gonna be a great song, but not a hit because I remember when it was previewed. I remember that clip, like Travis,
Yeah,
like, yo, play
Travis
that,
Scott,
dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. I was really excited for that song.
Yeah.
And then when I listened to the album, I was like, oh, like the Kendrick verse kind of, it didn't do too much because I wasn't paying too much attention. But then, obviously with the verse and everything else, it kind of brought the song to another level. But the song itself, I don't know if it would be a hit without the Kendrick verse.
So I'll say this. I think it would be a hit, but it wouldn't be a hit to this magnitude at all.
It wouldn't have been number one for 5 weeks or 4 weeks or whatever it is.
No.
But I think
like top 5.
I think because this is all in the middle of Future's rollout. Remember, Future was saving hip hop. Let's go before the whole this situation. He was, bro. That was the rolling because Metro and Future were dropping an album, and it's been a minute since we've gotten fire music. I don't know if you guys remember, but on social media, the thing was, Future is about to save hip hop. Even JBP, he was like, yo, I can't wait till this Future drop. Everybody was like, yo, this Future drop is gonna be the next
Save hip hop though?
But like, no, okay, it's extreme.
But
you know what I'm saying? Like, we haven't had anything fire in a while, and that Future and Metro Boomin album was supposed to be the one. And then we know the way that Future drops, he's dropping again.
Yeah.
That's just how he does his shit.
Yeah.
So we know it was gonna take over. I feel like if Kendrick was on that verse or not, I think Like That would have still been a hit. Maybe number one for a week.
Okay.
Not 2-3 weeks, but maybe number one for a week. I think it would have went there. Because, bro, that beat
is crazy.
is undeniable.
And the switch up to it, it's incredible.
Right? And then the reason why I also credit Future is because he still went that whole first verse and the hook. Right? Usually, if a man, when Drake hops on a song, it's Drake's song.
Yeah.
Right? So, and he makes all the hits. Most of the time, the verse that's going to be the hit verse is the first one. So that's why I kind of give Future the edge and say that I think Kendrick had too much help with that. And that's why I want to delete them.
Nah.
Because you have Metro and Future, and then you have a little short 16 from Kendrick.
Serious? No, but Kendrick carried though. At the end of the day, Kendrick carried. So that's what you gotta call it. That.
I'll give you guys that.
Yeah.
If you guys did that, I'll give you that.
We start at that. That's a point for Kendrick.
Okay.
What's next after that? Push-ups?
Push-ups is that.
That was not a point for Drake. It was close. It was close. I was listening to it and I was like, but I'm like, nah, man.
How? Okay, explain to me why you think it's not a point. And so what song did Kendrick drop after Push-Ups? Euphoria. So is it because of Euphoria why Push-Ups isn't a point?
A little bit, but it's mostly because when I first listened to the song, it wasn't undeniable. And Drake is the king of that shit. When you listen to a Drake song, you know, oh yeah, he got it. He's out of here. You can't even argue it.
Yeah.
But I was able to argue it, and I'm like, I don't know, Drake. And that's where I was looking like this battle's gonna be shaky. Because I'm like, Kendrick is on 10, like his energy's up. He's on a hit, and the people are messing with it. Because normally I can just say, oh, I like this song. But the people were rocking with it. And I'm like, whoa, that's normally what Drake has on his side. And then the Push-Ups came out, and I was like, it's not doing enough.
No, what? I think Drake's biggest mistake about this whole battle was not respecting Kendrick. You know what I'm saying? Because when he dropped Push-Ups, he wasn't putting it on DSPs. He was saying this is a throwaway.
It leaked though, right?
No. Remember, there was the whole AI thing first.
Yeah.
But then also, back in the day, fam, I feel like at the starting of this battle, back in the day, bro, they weren't worried about no albums. Like, they weren't worried about sales. They were just trying to drop. As a matter of fact, they were going to the radio station. Yeah. The radio station for our age group is YouTube. Yeah. Or SoundCloud. Or
Twitter.
Those free spots where you can go and listen to whatever you want to listen to. So I think that the game was actually to bring it back to those old school days and not even care about it. But then where I give Kendrick an edge over Drake is his moves. Yeah. Him going and dropping on DSPs first. Yeah. That hit Drake because, I should have just did that. Because if Drake did that off the bat, it would have been different. We wouldn't have been having the same conversation.
Yeah. All right, so let's talk Push-Ups. So Push-Ups came out.
Push-Ups was pretty hard.
I think Push-Ups was hard.
It was hard, but it wasn't a hit though. Like, as a Drake, let's listen to it with Drake ears. Like, you're a Drake fan. Are you not more critical of his music because you're a fan of his?
Yes,
exactly.
100%.
Me too. I'm exactly that same 100%. Way, right? So when I listen to it, I'm like, it's not gonna do it. It's not gonna get it done. Yeah. That's the first thing I had in my head. I'm like, it's not gonna get it done. Even though it was a little catchy, dropping their 50. Yeah. It was a jab, but it wasn't a point.
You know what? I give him a point because he destroyed everybody on it too. And then it goes back to my earlier point.
Okay.
I actually give him that one because of how he treated everybody else on that song. Too.
Okay.
He didn't just go in at Kendrick only. He went in at all the people that came out off the rip. Ja Morant with the tweet. He got a straight. Metro got the best straight of all time.
Yeah.
I feel like that was mad disrespectful. Everyone's gonna remember that.
Metro.
And I feel like you see the hit factor. I feel like where you have that bar like back to back, is that your girl's turn or whatever? I feel like every hit song has to have that moment.
Yeah.
And Push-Ups has that moment.
Barely.
When Metro shut your whole ass up,
That was
people are still saying it now. They said that at
I know, but it
concerts.
wasn't. Do you remember what it was? Is that your girls tour or is it world tour? That was different.
But what are we talking about from Drake's side?
Yeah.
What is the only thing that we can really go back and keep saying? Like people are still saying it. I feel like it's that bar.
Yeah. But I'm
So
saying
that's why I
the
can give it to
standard
Push-Ups.
is so different though, right? Because I remember like obviously world tour, girl tour, that was a problem. That was like you made a face. With the Metro, we chuckled.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
But it still gave us that though. Yeah, it still gave us that. I feel like, and people are still saying it now.
I'll give you. And honestly, what I liked more was the Spanish remix of that. The Metro, shut your whole ass up. That shit is fire. Make them shut
How about
Metro.
the soul one? Did you guys hear that one? Metro, shut your whole ass up and make some.
I think I heard a couple AI ones, right? Yeah. With the Spanish
But
one.
that's what I'm saying though.
Yeah.
I feel like it's still, although it might not have been up to par with like even a back to back.
Yeah.
I think it's still.
It's the one
gave
that
us
stood out the most.
moment.
You're right.
So I can give it to him because it still gave us that.
Okay.
That little thing.
Fair. So yeah, I understand why you gave it a point, but to me, it was just, I was more critical. I'm like, I'm not sure
It's
yet.
not his best work.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so after that, we got.
After that, you got Still 16 in LA. No, so you did Push-Ups, and you got Euphoria after that.
Yeah.
Euphoria was
Yeah, that was
Euphoria. That's what. Oh man, I was listening to that shit on the car ride to the airport in South Africa.
I was so mad.
Brother, we like Marlon was in the back. She's like, "Yo, Kendrick dropped," and I'm like, "What?" And they were all like, "Wait, what?" He's like, "Yeah, I'm about to play." He's like, "Lower the volume." I'm like, "Lower the volume? Time, send it to me. We playing on aux." Because I was connected to the car, right? So we do that. We spin it. We're listening to it now. Like he starts off slow. I'm like, okay. Switches. I'm like, no, bro. And then the bars. I'm punching the ceiling, bro. That's how crazy it was. We're all like, oh my God. And then the other switch up, we're like, nah. And then the Toronto accent, I'm like, it's done.
That part was hard.
I was like, I'm like, bro.
That part was hard.
I'm like, he said Crody.
He said Crody.
Kendrick said Crody. I'm like, oh no, Drake, this is war. This is war. I'm like, this is a point for Kendrick. I'm like, dog. And it's such a great song too, that it was one of those things where I'm like, yeah, you can't deny this. You cannot deny this track. I still play it today.
Euphoria was when you went into the Corey part, I was like, oh no.
No,
Yeah.
God.
I can't lie. I was like,
Yeah, exactly. You can't deny. It's one of those.
I was just in the room swinging in the air like Cuba Gooding back in the day.
And then the shots he was sending too, like you wouldn't know anything about raising your son. That was that song, right? You don't know nothing about that. Oh my God, the pockets he was getting into, the voice changes, just it was.
I think Euphoria is undeniable. Like I can't. Even as a Drake fan, Stan, I've been defending Drake this whole time.
Yeah.
I don't care what post goes up that says, who do you have? I said, Drake is up. I don't care what happened. Before he dropped the song last night, which was the Heart Part 6.
Yeah.
So we're recording the day after he dropped
Yeah.
Heart Part 6. Even after that, even before he dropped that,
Yeah.
I was still going in, yo, Drake's up. Drake's up.
Cap.
I still believe in it.
I still believe.
I still believe, but Euphoria is undeniable.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
Okay.
So what dropped after Euphoria?
After Euphoria 16, no, hold on. Before we get to that, let's really talk about New King. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
The fact that he mentioned New King.
Oh, man.
And keep believing in New King was
Did he?
He did?
like
I
in
didn't know
terms
that.
of there was a keep to get back with New King.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Rice and New King.
Yeah.
And then forced Drake to go and get the guy from New King and bring him to this.
Yeah, that
I
was
think that was a
tough.
body. Like when
That
when
was
he
a
had
body.
to bring him to show, like, bro, that's a body.
Honestly,
Like,
I like that bar too because when that first dropped, I predicted it before anybody knew why he said that. Because I'm like, bro, Drake has mentioned Watus before. And everybody knows Hong Sheng is the spot. So why would he not say those? And I told my brethren, I was in Orlando, I told my brethren, I'm like, yo, there's a reason why he said New Ho King and not anything else. And then it comes out that that's where he got robbed apparently. They robbed him for his watch at New Ho King. Apparently that's what came out. I don't know if I'm tying things up. If I am, please comment. But
Okay.
I believe that's where he ended up actually getting robbed back in
You
the
see what I
day.
mean? Like, how does Kendrick know this? This is what I'm saying. But this is some Drake type shit, is it not?
But I think, and we'll get to the song, but I feel like that actually helped Drake, right? So what came after 16 in LA?
Yeah.
Was that the
Back to back.
That wasn't Meet the Grams.
No,
16 in LA.
The warning shot,
Yeah.
What wheels working for me.
Yes.
That's the one where he posted with the glove, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, the first glove.
The first glove.
Yeah.
And where he's had all these rumors about what 16 in LA actually means.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, oh, that's Tupac's
It's Father's
birthday.
Day.
Yes.
Father's Day.
Oh wait, we're forgetting something. We're forgetting Taylor Made. Because Taylor Made was before that.
Yeah.
Taylor Made was before that, and that's where he did, the Tupac thing and everything else. And what stood out to me was saying, like, oh, I can't wait to hear the quintuple entendres you're gonna hit me with.
Be careful what you ask for.
Yeah, because Kendrick heard that and said, hold that.
What do you guys think about that song though, for real? Like Taylor Made.
Taylor Made?
Like, what was your opinion on it when it first dropped?
Honestly,
Not now. I think now
When it first
our
dropped-
opinions are all skewed.
Yeah, when it first dropped, I was upset.
Okay.
I
When
was.
that first drop, it felt bullyish, honestly, bro.
Really?
But it felt like
He was taunting him.
it was a taunt, and he was taunting the small kid at
Those short kids.
the short kid
Really?
in the playground, like
Yeah.
jiu-jitsu. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, do something, buddy.
Yeah.
That energy,
Really? I
Yeah.
felt like he was still playing around too much.
Well,
I
I think
felt
it's
like-
that. Like, I feel like you guys are both on the same
Yeah,
level.
I'm like, get serious. This is a war. Like, this is not a joke. Like, he got you. Like, he rocked you.
Yeah.
He's like, look here. Like you said, literally. Like,
shut up, bro.
He's playing with a kid that knows jiu-jitsu. It's like, no, but he rocked you. And you're here trying to, like, tap his chin and stuff. No, like, what do you focus, bro?
Focus, he's about to knock you out. And
Yeah.
honestly, I think like it was short talking to McKinley. Wasn't taking him seriously.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But I think that's more of an opinion now after we've seen everything. I think at the time, I don't know about you, but at the time, I saw a lot of opinions, and my opinion was like, yo, this is next level. Because like,
Really?
I felt like he was using the internet to his advantage. Because remember, when Push-Ups first dropped, they said it was AI, right? And then he comes out with a real AI track using Snoop Dogg and Tupac. And I remember, I don't know if you guys saw, but I follow Snoop Dogg. So the next morning, as soon as he posted,
Snoop.
he had that reaction.
Yeah.
So I felt like
That was shady from Snoop, too.
it was super shady.
Very shady.
Super
I
shady.
like that.
But there's some deeper stuff to that. I don't know if you've seen the JBP episode where he's talking about the whole Gamma thing and how
Gamma owns Death Row.
they own Death Row. So there might be a little thing, and Drake might be an owner of Gamma. Like that's kind of like that JBP little thing that they came up with. But I think at the time, I think it was a sick move. I actually rate the move.
Interesting.
Because it was just he was playing. You're right about that. But at the time, I feel like he had to step up. Because it's like, yo, Kendrick, where you at? Where you at? Like, where you at? Come outside.
Yeah.
That's how I felt.
Okay, no.
And then he got kind of what he didn't want when Euphoria dropped right after that. Right?
No, it was
No, Euphoria's
Euphoria
right.
dropped right after
it
that.
was Push-ups,
Then Taylor Made.
You're right, because that's
he dropped back to
because
back.
on Taylor Made, he's saying where you at. Like I feel like you're not motivated anymore. You
Exactly.
came back on 10. You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So then
that's
he
true.
kind of got what he asked for.
Oh wow, so they both went back to back.
Yes.
That's incredible. Yo, this is the best beef
best
ever, bro.
ever.
This
Ever.
is amazing.
And we're never gonna see. I don't like.
No,
Who
No.
would be the people?
there's no way.
Lil Uzi and Playboy Cardi?
Nah, that's not even close. What are they gonna do? Like, fuck? Nah, they can't. No.
The only people maybe could be like JID.
Never.
But you have to give them years, though.
Stop,
We have to give
stop
them
bringing
years.
these guys up.
No, I'm
fam.
saying like in years, like
Yeah.
years,
They
like,
like
think about
7 years, something like that.
When Drake and Kendrick have moved on,
Yeah.
who's the people out remaining rappers? That,
Fam.
Because these are two
bro,
phenoms.
JID's not like that.
Bro.
JD, no, trust me, JD.
JID's definitely
Give him some time. Give him some
There's
time.
listen, I'm not saying that JID's not a good rapper. I'm not
He's a
saying
great
he's not
rapper.
like that.
Yeah.
None of that garbage.
JID.
I'm saying that
I rock with
JID
you, bro.
right now has one hit. We're talking about
What?
Kendrick and Drake. He has one hit, bro.
What is it?
That one that blew up on TikTok.
That's not what. No,
That's not no.
151 Rum is fire.
Bro,
The
I'm
what
not talking
TikTok
about
song
songs
is.
that are fire, fam. I'm talking about hit songs that even
I know, but that's what I'm saying.
random people who don't listen to hip hop know. I'm talking about Kendrick and Drake have those songs that random people.
But also look
who
at the
don't listen
years.
to hip
The
hop
point I'm
know.
making is that Snoop Dogg gave Kendrick the crown
Yeah.
and he dropped Section 80.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And JID is at Section 80 level right now.
Let's
That's
move
a
on.
fact.
Let's move on. Let's move on. Let's move on.
He's at Section 80 level right now.
Wait, who? Thing?
GID.
Let's move on.
Close. The thing is,
He's right there. He's right. He's not
Yeah.
on the door, Section 80.
yeah, you're right. Because people are recognizing him now as a great rapper, and like honestly, give him time. Give him time, and you're gonna be like, oh shit, okay.
bro.
Let's move on.
Alright, you know what I want to get actually after you cover this is who would you put if you were picking stocks as rappers? Who would you put as your picks?
Drake or Kendrick?
You don't know.
Oh, wow.
Like stocks that who's gonna blow up that you put
Oh, wow.
Okay.
to blow up in the future and give you that return on investment. You know what I'm saying?
Saba.
Think about it now.
Yeah,
Saba.
we'll think about it. We'll
Think
think
about it
about
now.
Yeah,
and we'll
okay.
talk about it after.
Okay.
Alright, so after Taylor Vid
Yeah.
is when Euphoria
Euphoria jobs. So we are. That's undeniable. We already talked about that.
And then he drops 616 in LA.
Yeah.
That's where it got critical. That's where it got scary.
Yeah, so started getting scary.
Kendrick is like literally, he's living up to the name, the boogeyman, because look at all the reactions to his diss records. People are actually like, ooh, like what's wrong with him? Why is he so mean?
Bro.
Don't do that.
Bro.
Don't be.
But he's okay. This is my thing. The reason, remember earlier, I said that the whole information with New Ho King, I think that actually played into Drake's favor because it was clear that Kendrick is getting information from somebody close to Drake. And I think because that information checked out, he thought that this source could be reliable.
Yeah.
And then they dropped the whole daughter thing.
Yeah.
And he really bit the bait. So some people
Did he mention that on 616?
He mentioned that in...
No, he mentioned that someone's working for him in 616.
that someone was working for him. That there's a mole in the camp. And that's what I'm saying. So that was the beginning of that.
Okay.
Right? And I feel like that same mole that he got the New Ho King information from gave him the information from Meet the Grahams. Right? So that's where I'm like, okay, yeah, 616, the way it sounds menacing.
Yeah.
It has that boogeyman effect. But what are you really boogeymanning about? If you see, he had the glove. That's the first track with the glove, right?
Yes.
Then the next song he drops is a further back picture with the glove and more other shit.
Yeah.
I actually look at that as Kendrick was playing a little bit of defense because I feel like he messed up there.
It was defense.
Defense how?
No, because I think really and truly that he might have realized his information might have been a little bit off.
But the thing is,
Right?
he never mentioned anything
In the next song,
cover
by the
art.
next song, though.
No, but I'm saying in both songs, he never mentioned anything in the cover art in the song.
No,
So
but
it-
the way he posted the glove first,
Yeah.
and then he zooms out and posts the glove,
Yeah.
the pills, and
I know,
all
I
these
know.
different things.
But I'm saying like the thing about like both of them was really just add-ons to the track. It was mostly like a scary thing, but he didn't mention any of those things on the songs.
Yeah, I guess
So
it
it's
was
like
just
even
the
without the
insinuation.
artwork, yeah.
I think it's just the insinuation where
Sure.
he's trying to bring in like, hey, I have, like remember, that's the first song that he's saying, I know things about you from people in your camp. And then he shows a picture of his own Drake's items. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I'm like, I kind of take back points a little bit from Kendrick because he clearly got fake information. And that happens in the next song, right?
Okay.
So after 616,
So
yeah.
is Family Matter.
And that's where Drake is like, fam.
Actually, Drake I was like almost ready to give him a point.
So okay, what happened? So in Family Matters,
So actually, that's a good question. What is Family Matters going up against?
I don't think it's going up against 616.
No?
It's Family Matters is actually going up against Euphoria. Because he did it the same exact way that Euphoria is.
You're right.
616 was like a quick. Drake probably didn't even know that was going to drop. Because remember, Push Ups and Taylor Made, he went back to back.
Yeah.
And then Kendrick came, Euphoria, and
That's a
616.
good question.
You're right.
Euphoria, but scored Family Matters, which we going with.
I got you Family Matters.
That's actually pretty close for a lot of you. I think
It's close, but it's Euphoria. Because Family Matters is when Drake started loading up, and I'm like, there you go. Right? Because he gave us like, this is 3 beats, right?
Yes, that's
Yes, where I'm like, okay, now I'm starting to recognize the Drake, and he kind of just left off. I'm like, okay. But very, very good effort from Drake.
But
Close, but Euphoria just takes it because it's a
is
hit.
that because he shat on it though?
No.
I feel like that affected it, bro.
It's not just that.
Be objective for a
I
second.
get your point. I
Be
get your
objective
point.
for a second.
I get your point.
I'm giving it a tie.
Okay, I'll take that, but bro, I was on the plane.
Yeah.
I was literally on the plane coming back to Toronto. My brother taps me, yo, Drake just dropped. Family Matters.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm on the plane. He sent it. He bought the Wi-Fi on the plane.
Real one.
Sent it to me.
Yeah.
bro, I'm there going crazy, going nuts, fam.
Yeah.
Man taps me again. Yo, Kendrick just dropped.
You started crying on the plane. Nah.
It even killed it for me.
You immediately switched to
Because
Sade.
I couldn't
Playing sad music.
take it in. Because, bro, by the time the next song dropped, by the time Kendrick dropped,
Yeah.
I only listened to the song by like maybe, remember, it's a 7-minute song. So I
Yeah.
probably listened to it like 3-4 times in a row.
Yeah.
And then Kendrick dropped. So I didn't even get to take it in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't even get to sit there and be like, oh my God. Like, yo, the same thing that Kendrick fans are doing, like, oh my God.
Yeah.
That second bar is like,
I checked Twitter, and Twitter hadn't even recognized it.
yup.
Yeah.
Because it was that fast.
It was so
like,
quick.
It was, bro, but there was also beautiful execution though.
yeah.
For me to
Yes.
step on your release like that, jeez.
Okay, how about this though? Can we agree? I just want to know if you guys agree with me.
Sure.
I give Kendrick the edge because of the gameplay that he did there. I don't give it to him because of the song.
Wait, this song specifically?
Because of that, like,
With the Grams?
Family Matters. Because me
Yeah,
and
yeah,
Grams
sure.
responds.
Yeah, I'll give you that. I'll give you
But
that.
I give him the edge because of the gameplay, bro.
No, I'll give you that.
was
I'll give you
nasty.
that. I'll give you that. Because yeah, that song, what was it? Meet the Grabs, right?
Yeah.
It's cool.
You
It's
know,
cool.
Robbie, it was
It's
cool, right?
It's cool.
Thank you,
It
bro.
was, no, it was. Listen, he obviously revealed a lot,
Thank
but I'm
you.
talking about if we're talking about as a song though.
Yeah. I got you. So I think songs, right. As a song to vibe to,
Yeah.
like 6 out of 10. As a this song,
Oh yeah. As this song, I'm giving it an 8 because he went throughout to the family.
Sign with Dear Adonis.
Yes, dear Adonis.
that was
Went to the mom.
Yeah.
Went to dad. I said he should die. Isn't that? I think he said that, right?
Yeah.
Oh, like that.
So that goes. So if are we on Meet the Grams now?
Yeah.
Yeah, we kind of breezed past the what's it called, Family Matters. So
Yeah.
Well, that's how it was in real life, though.
I know, but let's go back to it though. It's
Okay,
honestly,
okay.
it's a good song.
Family Matters, I think Family Matters, like I said, it ties with Euphoria.
Tie, wow.
Ties
Okay.
with Euphoria because of the different little beat switches, the jewelry,
Yeah.
the cake, all the details that Drake put into the music video and into the song.
Yeah.
I think it was fire.
Getting the guy from New York King, like the owner,
Yeah.
To his house.
the
Wearing
antics.
Pharrell's jewelry and
chains?
stuff.
I think if Meet the Grams didn't drop, that would have been a killer. Like not the kill shot, but the killer, like a
It would
killer.
have been like a solid.
But like, oh, if Kendrick waited even a day, bro, it would have been like, oh.
It would have. Some people would have changed their opinions for sure.
Especially if you waited for a day or 2 days and then drops Meet the Grams. People would have been like,
Oh yeah. They would have been like, well,
I feel like people would have been like,
I think you're right. I think you're right
You
a
know
little
what I'm
bit.
saying?
Yeah, I think you're right. But you're right. The fact that he stepped on it and it was with this song too, like it was like you said, it was a great diss song, but just overall song. Yeah.
yeah.
But this song wise, it was just you can't re-listen to it. It just makes you feel like I don't feel well.
You feel like you're stepping into somebody's therapy session.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's like, oh,
But
I
on
shouldn't
that
see
note,
this.
Do you think that diss songs have to actually be a song too? Like, what's your guys' opinion on that? I think Drake didn't change the game because remember in that last video where I went viral, I tried to say that the man didn't originate it, but he definitely changed the game. But Drake didn't change the game in this music. I think like Hit 'Em Up, all those tracks were
Yeah.
bangers too.
Yeah.
But do you think that diss songs need to also be bangers?
I think it depends on the rounds. I think the best diss battles have multiple rounds. And in that, you're going to have the song that's going to be the stab to your jugular or whatever, right? But you're also going to have a hit. And then you're also going to have a song that it's in between and you can revisit it. So I think if you cover all those 3 aspects, it's great. If you do it all in one song, you're a different beast.
Yeah, like
but I
back to
don't think
back.
it's expected. I think it's one of those you kind of have to cover these areas where you try to make a hit, try to make sure you're really shooting at this person, and then the next one's make a good song.
Yeah, I think it's like boxing, you know? Like one's a haymaker, one's a jab.
Jab.
one's
Exactly.
an uppercut.
Yeah.
So you gotta like know like the tempo and the strategy between which you're gonna drop.
Exactly.
Which you're not gonna drop.
Yeah.
So I think that's kind of how you have to play it. Honestly, though, kind of like came to my mind as I was listening to something. This would be a great show. Like if somebody.
Bro, I was just thinking the same thing.
Yeah. Like,
As a videographer, bro, I promise you, I've already scripted the entire show. I would be using all the rappers that are dissing Drake as characters in the show. Like, bro, I'm telling you, this whole scenario, this whole situation would be the best, like, half comedy, half drama, half action. Yeah, like, it would be one of those ones where the main characters of the show is like Drake, Kendrick, and then you have like the Rick Ross, you have the Future, you have the Metro Boomin, you have all these little characters in there that can kind of fill in a role. But just in general, I feel like it's been like a movie.
I'm thinking about this like Smack DVD.
Oh, like that.
Smack.
But like a reality show, like you have to drop the songs on top of it.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Oh shit. That's a dope concept. Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's a little bit of reality in there too.
Yeah.
The songs are real. Then you
That would be sick.
Word.
That'd be crazy.
That'd be sick.
Like actual show,
Like a show, like a produced show.
Like Empire.
Like Empire. Or like even like the Vince Staples show kind of. Where there's like, I don't know if you watched it, but there's like this realism factor where there's like some deep underlying meanings to it, but it's still funny. You know what I'm saying? All these different characters. And I think another good comparison to what I'm thinking, we'll go back to the subject, but another good comparison to what I'm thinking is like the Dave show. I don't know if you guys have ever watched Dave.
That show is incredible.
That show's amazing. And I feel like this whole situation would be a fire show like that.
Wow.
Like the Dave show. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Because Dave, he does that perfectly. Like the songs, making you feel things. Like, great show, man. Great show.
But back to Meet the Grams. Meet the Grams.
Meet the Grams.
What was your guys' reaction to Meet the Grams? You know, when you initially saw it or listened to it?
You guys were first.
Man. Bum. I was like, jeez. Yeah, no, it was like I said, it was one of those where you listen to it and you're just like stank face. You know, a lot of times like, ooh, oh wow, oh God. Yeah. And then you just don't revisit it after because you're like, this is just too much.
Yeah.
It felt like somebody, like the kid with jiu-jitsu, like in the first example I mentioned, I had him on the ground and he was just punching.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he got to the point where everyone's like, all right, turn around.
It's like, what's wrong with this kid? Yeah. Why are you still beating him? It was bad, man. How did you feel as a Drake fan?
For me, as a Drake fan, bro, I was actually, so at first I was upset because, like I said, I was on the plane. I listened to Family Matters like 4 times. When my Virgin tapped me, fam, I thought he was tapping me to say like, yo, the track's sick, huh? And I was like I looked over at him like,
His Virgin was crying and shit.
Kendrick dropped. I'm like,
His Virgin was crying?
I'm literally looking at him like, no, bro. He's like, bro, I'm sending you the song right now. Unlock your phone so I can airdrop it to you. Like, so at first I was like, but then when I heard what he said, I got happy. Because I knew it was fake, fam. I knew he didn't have a daughter.
Nah, all right. This is the thing about OVO niggas, bro. This is the thing about OVO niggas. Yo,
I'm not capping.
my dick would never have a kid. My dick would never have a kid. No, my God. He would never. I would know if he had a daughter. Trust me.
I would know. No, but facts. I'm telling you, fam, when I heard the daughter thing, I'm like, bro, how? I already knew what all the Kendrick people were going to say. But I'm like, fam, you're not even being original right now, fam. You're taking the same exact approach, which I do think Kendrick has been doing this entire beef, is literally taking what has already been said and then formulating it and delivering it in his own way. And Kendrick does have great delivery.
Yeah.
You know, we got into a little tiff about that, but Kendrick does have great delivery. But I don't think he's coming up with anything original. I really don't. I don't think he's coming up with one thing original.
Call him a bum.
Yeah, we'll get to the next one.
He called him a bum.
Okay, we'll get to it. But I don't think in this whole beef, Kendrick has come up with anything original. And I think it's just been a bunch of things that people have already used that he's regurgitating. And bro, the kid thing is the same thing Pusha did. And it was live. Bro,
but this is the thing about the OVO fans, right? They say, we already know that. But it's like, the shit is bad, bro. Like, yeah, he likes kids. We already know that. But like, come on, what else? It's like, whoa.
But that's just not true, though. Okay.
We got it.
I had an argument with a guy in my DMs today, right?
Okay.
He's like, yo, fam, you're defending Drake and he's a pedophile?
Yo, you got you.
Like, that's the first message
you gotta back out the message, right? You gotta be like, yeah, listen.
I'm like, fam, how is he a pedophile? Like, what's the proof? I'm like, yo, everybody that's been a pedophile legitimately has, first of all, had rumors for years. Like, R. Kelly.
That's not true.
Bro, it's true. R. Kelly, they've been saying he's a pedophile.
You said everybody that's been a pedophile has rumors? Bro, there's mad pedophiles prospering right now.
No, but I'm saying within that, the community that we're talking about, the rap hip-hop thing, there's been rumors about majority of them from years ago. R. Kelly being the most notable one because we knew he was peeing on young girls. We saw the video. And then P. Diddy, bro, he's had rumors from a long time ago that he's into some freaky shit. Those are the most notable ones, right? Yeah. So I'm like, yo, if Drake is more famous than both these guys, more famous, I feel like it would have been one outed already, or just I think in general there would have been some types of inclinings that this is some type of fact.
But that's the
First
thing.
of all,
But
right?
Are there inklings or no?
No, but my brethren, what he said to me was like, yo, it only comes out when somebody says it.
That's not true.
But that's what he said. That was his response.
Yeah.
And I'm saying, and then he went on to say after that, yo, listen, the industry, you know that the industry's dark and all these guys are into crazy shit. So I'm like, okay, so you're telling me that, okay, Drake's a pedo, he's into some dark shit, right?
Yeah.
Bro, Kendrick is one of the most decorated rappers of all time. From the same industry that you say is dark.
Yeah.
So why would the most decorated? Because remember, Drake has the numbers. He's one of the biggest ever, but he's not decorated. He doesn't have the Grammys. He doesn't have those. He has billboards. He has like what, 2 Grammys, man?
No, he has a lot of Grammys.
No, he has Grammy nominations. He doesn't have a lot of
Yeah,
Grammys.
he doesn't have a lot. Kendrick
has
is
what?
one that has a lot.
Kendrick has like 19 Grammys.
Yeah, he has something crazy like that, yeah.
So how would the most decorated artist by the same industry that you say is so dark
Yeah.
not be into that stuff too? I'm like, bro.
And that's crazy.
Bro, I'm like,
The logic is crazy. He's like, he's a pedophile, but he is too.
Bro, I'm saying,
It's literally he hit him with the no you. He hit him with the no you.
bro, I'm saying if Drake's a pedophile, then they're all pedophiles. That's me. That's what I'm saying.
No,
They're all
no.
pedophiles.
And plus the thing about Drake, how many?
That's 5 Grammys.
5
Just
Grammys.
Kendrick
Okay.
has.
But back to the inklings.
He has it a lot more.
Yeah,
How
a lot
much does
more.
Kendrick have?
Probably
Search
like
it.
20 or 19, I feel like.
He
But
has at least like more than 15 or something.
yeah, 100%. But back to the inkling, Drake and the pedophile stuff. There has been stuff for years.
Which ones?
The little, okay, let's start with the
Bobby
concert.
Brown?
That's a bit later. I've talked about that on the podcast as soon as it came out, all my shit. I talked about like, this is weird. This nigga's a stranger nigga. He's a stranger man. I think we named the title Stranger Man or something. Anyway, back to the concert thing. This is back when he was maybe 21 or something.
The 17-year-old girl.
Yeah, the 17-year-old girl. He literally said, you're 17, you're not legal. I shouldn't do this. He kissed her. And before he kissed her, he's making comments about her body. Like,
But did you see what she said to that?
what?
She responded today. She came out and responded. She said, bro, it was nothing back then. It's nothing now.
She's a minor, dog.
No, but she's like, yo, my dad brought me there.
Yo, she's a minor, bro. What does that mean?
Kids in front of her dad? Nah, that's
Bro, and
Lock them niggas
but wait,
up.
yo,
Hold on,
but she even said, bro, yo, she even said it wasn't even Drake that called her up. Her team went and brought her out of the crowd.
It's his team.
His team went and brought her out of the crowd.
Because you know what he likes. I'm kidding, go on.
But I'm saying, like, yo, if it was Drake and Drake went to the crowd, grabbed her, I think that they don't do that much due diligence. If you're, I think they're just like, you come out.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
okay, but
they're not doing due diligence. Like,
sure, but that point is done when Drake himself said, how old are you?
Yeah.
17. Ooh, niggas got the tingles. They said, yo, I shouldn't do this, and he did it.
How old was he?
Does it matter?
No, I just wanna
Probably
know,
like
I don't
20,
know.
21, I don't know.
Over 20.
Okay.
To
Yeah.
be anywhere over 20, not even 19. Once you hit 19, once you
Bro,
hit college.
But what's the, okay.
If you say you are below, like, I shouldn't do this, and you do it,
Yeah.
you're done.
Okay, did he say that though? Is that a fact? He said I shouldn't do this and he did it?
Yes.
Okay, all right.
That's what I'm- that's
If he
crazy.
said that and he did it, then I can't really defend him.
You can't defend that.
I can't defend that.
But it looked like he was trying to give like a kiss goodbye.
Now you see, you know,
No, listen.
Did he kiss her on the lips?
No, I think it was a cheek.
It's just like a little cheek
Yeah.
thing.
Wait, I think it was cheek, and then lips, if I'm not mistaken.
The side,
And then he went for the. I'm like, whoa.
yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, so
kisses.
that's pedo shit.
That's weird
You're
shit.
saying that? No. But
It's
is that pedophilia?
So
It might be.
here's the thing. Legally, it is not considered 17, and 17 is actually legal. But like 17, who's cocaine that? You know what I'm saying? It's like
Her dad.
area, like,
Yeah.
No. Wait. Her dad.
Oh. Oh yeah.
dad. I don't know what happened with that. They didn't say that.
They got to arrest that man.
Yeah.
She said that though.
Yeah, she
All
said
right.
that. So
But she was also paid to speak. But I'm kidding that now. But also the Millie Bobby Brown thing was weird.
yeah.
For me, okay, I
This is me.
can't do all the defense because I'm not him, right? I can't like defend him like I'm him.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I can't say that as a big superstar like that. I feel like reaching out to young people is a thing that a lot of big superstars have done.
Young girls though.
Young girls and boys. Just kids in general.
You know what's did that?
Just kids in general.
You know
I feel
what's did that?
people- Oh, R. Kelly?
Michael Jackson. Yo, I mean, he's
But yeah,
following
I
his
don't want to get
footsteps.
into defending him because that's gonna make me look bad, and I'm not gonna defend no pedo shit or
Yeah.
anything that insinuates any type of pedophilia. But I'm still gonna give Drake the benefit of the doubt because I don't think he's really partaking in actual real.
I don't rate that, bro. She
Pedo
should
stuff?
if it was a real
I
problem,
think
she should have said
he's
something
getting
like that.
initiated.
I don't rate that. Don't come when the man's getting come. I don't care about if you're she should have
Now, tell me this, tell me this now in the midst of the beef.
Yeah.
This is from like,
Oh, she told you this back in the day.
she was hired.
I'm not I'm not gonna be. I don't want to be a part of any conversation that's saying that Drake is a pedophile. I don't want to. I don't want to have any type of thing by these girls who were in videos and took the opportunities when the opportunities presented themselves, but turned around later like that was bad. No, you took the opportunity. You indulged in it. If you thought it was a bad thing, you should have left the set. You should have said something right there. I left the set. So I don't like that. I don't like that. Don't come find with every time there and go like,
I don't care what she was. If you're in it, also you don't want to or you're young.
so then leave. Who's stopping you from leaving?
Hindsight is always 20/20, bro. In a moment,
But that's what I'm saying though.
First you gotta do the due diligence of seeing how all these people are. You're just looking, I can be like, oh, that's a bit weird.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, if you feel like your life is in danger or any type of thing could happen to you, then I'm 100% okay with you choosing safety
for sure
over doing something rational and possibly affecting yourself, your career. I get that. A lot of women, when they go through situations like that, they feel as if their life is in danger. All those types of things. You know what I mean? Yeah, because people could physically harm them or whatever it is. So I get those situations where girls are coming out 50 years later like, yo, this happened. I couldn't say it at the time because this could have possibly happened to me. But now I have enough power to say, I understand it. But I don't want to be a part of the insinuation of something that we don't really and truly have actual basis on. Like, yo, P. Diddy stuff, bro, his ex-girl of years came on and said, yo, the man's crazy to people. Then multiple people after that came on. We don't have that for years. With all the same girls that people are putting in this situation with Drake are actually coming out and speaking against it. So I feel like we kind of got to listen to that. If we're going to listen to them when they're speaking for it, saying, hey, he touched me or he did something wrong, trigger warning, this person did something wrong to me, raped me, whatever it is, if we're going to give them that benefit of the doubt, why not give it to them when they're saying, yo, this actually didn't happen, it wasn't malicious, and nothing happened to me. You know what I'm saying? I want to give him that respect.
For sure. And I'm not saying you did anything. I'm putting any guns.
Just saying that I'm gay about that. No, it's good.
Yeah, I'm just saying when I've heard, but at the same time, I've seen them follow girls that are way older than the legal age. You know what I'm saying?
We've seen him with mad milfs, man. For a while, he was dating older women.
Yeah. I think it's mom that he was talking to.
Bailey, something, Mari Bailey. Marvin.
Rad. But she heard me. That was basically easy.
That's BBL Jizzy right there.
King of BBL.
So we left off at medigrams.
Yeah.
So I think our general consensus was that the song itself was not that great, but
This was hard.
this and how he said it, what he was saying in it was and the strategy was very impactful.
It was.
For sure.
So let's get to the Kraken.
Yeah.
The Earthshaker.
Maybe.
The one that immediately caused the ruckus.
Yeah.
Not like us.
Yeah.
When y'all heard it, what do y'all think?
I didn't start anything.
I started dancing. I said, I'm like, ooh.
So I started clear block in?
I was like, oh, this is, yeah.
So we can play that. We can play that actually.
Nah, I didn't play that shit, bro.
Like, yeah, I play. It's just,
No, I'm not hearing that shit, bro. Let's keep that shit. Say that shit out. I don't even know.
no. That song was undeniable.
He doesn't want it to play.
The beat's hard.
The beat is very tough. The song is tough.
That's what I thought when I first heard it. The beat is hard.
Sure, man. The whole song is tough. You know what it is.
And putting Drake's house on it with the pedal.
It was tough.
More pedal shit. More fake shit. More fake shit, bro.
Even that strategy, like, hey, if you want, it's tough. You can't get out of it. Right? All you a pedophile. One, if you ignore it, you're a pedophile. If you address it, you are now arguing about being called a pedophile. I'm not really. You're fucked either way.
Yeah.
I mean, so No, it was great executed in terms of that aspect. You can't hate it. I don't love that angle.
Yeah.
But he brought it up, and it's hard to get out of it. But the song itself, man,
It's a good track.
he delivered. The internet loved it.
Real life,
Freaky ass nigga, man. Oh my god, like everything, a freaky ass nigga, like
Honestly, go on.
When I heard it, I heard it with my girl, and I was like, oh man, like my head sunk. We both looked at each other like, this is a problem.
yeah, there goes that. They're like, oh, below,
Where did that? We were dancing. We didn't dance to it because it was like, man, this is a sad day.
Yeah.
You know, this is the nail in the coffin. Honestly, it felt like the movie credits, like the movie finale. It felt like a climax of
I like that nowadays.
you know what I'm saying? Like, it
Yeah.
felt like Lil Dicky, like when he's about to finally like come out and have this is my come up age moment.
Yeah.
It felt like that, bro. Like,
My opinion on that, fam. Shout out to Drake for making Kendrick drop some good music.
I asked her here. You're over your feather, please.
Shout out to girl, bringing Kendrick out and having him be consistent and dropping even a banger that people can actually dance to. Because that's all we've been asking for from Kendrick.
you know what one we completely missed over is Drake's Buried Alive bullshit.
Wow, that was fire. People don't talk about that.
Stop it.
That was fire.
There's a reason why we don't.
No. I think this is wrong. Don't talk about that.
It was kind of tough. It's kind of tough.
I think it's the thing the same with Taylor made where people just try to kind of edge it out because it's like he's playing. But I rock with that burger.
I thought it was better than Taylor made, to be honest.
That burger last show.
I wish it was longer, yeah.
Yeah, he should have did it a full church.
You did a full track.
I'm gonna listen to this right now.
Not bad.
Yeah, for a lot of people. All
right, that's cool. That's kind of clever.
Rock with that? Please comment below if y'all rock with that, because I did not rock with that at all. I thought it was him playing around. I could cut off in like 10 seconds. And I was like, bro, this is some BS, man. Like, what are you doing? Like, this is wartime. You're playing around with past songs. Like, what are you doing?
But he had to.
Get focused.
I think he had to address that in a way, and I liked how he did it.
Why did it? What did he say on there again?
Exactly.
Honestly, he just no. I don't care about what he said. No, I don't care about what he said. I'm talking about just the fact that he went in and just did his own version of the song that literally introduced at least the Drake fans to who Kendrick was, which is a lot of fans, right?
Yeah.
But back to the
Not like us.
not like us. My real opinion on that, like, great move. Like, again, I have to give Kendrick his credit in the moves. But in terms of bars and rapping, I don't think personally he killed Drake in it.
Stop it.
I don't think so. Bro, he just did a
He rubbed this in but Journey could have killed Drake. Like,
No. He did it, but not in song and moves. Like, the fact that he's done it. No, the song is good, but that's what I'm saying. I think the song is more of a move rather than the bars that he's dissing him with. Like, Meet the Grand, it's clearly not the song. It's what he's saying. And I think in this case, the move of the song is what is the hitter. Like, that's what kind of digs into Drake, not actually his bars.
Absolutely not.
That's just my opinion.
It was the song, the vibe, the energy,
everything.
the lyrics. Yeah, bro, the A minor joint.
oh, I forgot A minor. He literally did the same thing Drake did 2 songs ago. Talk about that kid is
Free and day free.
And you're talking about that too, eh?
Yeah.
Drake pulled that out of where? That's cap.
Where did he pull the pedophilia out?
That's facts. What is it?
It's over. Get faster, literally this whole beat with this badge just blew this shit out of nowhere. And just, put it up top. So I don't think, so let's just not bring up any lies. Because I even in the DJ Head and Academics conversation, even Academics is like, bro, how about the lies? And this guy's like, well, it's a lie when I want to, like, he's pretty much saying it's a lie when he wants it to be. It's like, no, bro.
Yeah.
If Drake is lying, Kendrick is 100% lying. So let's just delete the lies. Let's take the lies completely away and let's just say music, lyrics, and just put the lies up against each other rather than trying to say, oh shit, he said he has a daughter. Shit, that's a lie. He said he's a pedophile. Well, that's a lie. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to put it in and use it as ammo because we can. I feel like it's all lies.
But the thing is that is true though, which is like what's still kind of in limbo is Kendrick's relationship with his wife or fiance.
Yeah.
He does have an apartment in New York.
He does.
Still don't know what's going on there. questionable.
That's why I give Family Matters. That's why I give Family Matters the edge over Euphoria. Because that's still a question mark. I think we've guaranteed and we know that he doesn't was a question mark too, though. No. It is. I don't think it's a question. I just thought about the concept there. In the really the girl come out and went in Drake's defense, bro. All the people were a minor, though. No, but she's saying, yo, I was 17 then and I'm 31 now. Remember, no, but remember what I just said. A lot of these women, they come out years later. After the shit happened. So, yo, if they're allowed to come out years later and say, Bill Cosby dealt with me rough, or whatever, he dealt with me rough. Yeah. Then if she can come out and say, yo, he didn't do nothing, I did like, what I'm saying, but there's a video proof of him doing what she's saying, remember, it's all about her. Like, no, it's not. It is. It's because, listen, no, bro, it's legal, though. No, it's legal. He didn't do anything illegal. So it's stays that it's the argument. No, but if we're talking about this situation, right? Because even in certain cases, it's a civil lawsuit. Yeah. It's actually not a case where you're going to go to jail, right? So in this situation, no, because, bro, I've been with this whole P. Diddy shit. This whole P. Diddy shit, I've been in that state too. Yeah, to this whole Diddy shit, so I've been listening to it. Yeah. So even in this situation, it's not a criminal thing because it's legal. She's legal age, and if she came out and said, consent, I did consent. It was nothing then. It's nothing now. It's just that she's sad.
But that's the thing about Kendrick putting that in your head, right? Because then you get, like I said, you get into space of I'm gonna talk about or the fact I'll say it's legal.
And that's why I don't. I know. That's why I said. That's what point. And please don't clear that. Please don't. But that's why I said I don't want to get into the battle of. Oh, of course, I'm more spend dream.
But it's another move on Kendrick's behalf, right?
Yeah.
It's a great one. It's a guy tap ourselves.
So the wife beating is the great one.
Oh, that was.
Yeah, the white beating was insane.
The white beating was insane.
The caption line, or your
That'd be saved.
It's like saving the captions.
Yeah.
The caption is like,
yeah.
We're too Kendrick for Kenya.
I'm not to Kendrick. I'm not to Kendrick. Listen, I'm not to Kendrick. No, and you are to Kendrick. Let's claim it. Just go with it.
I'm Team Alex.
Nah, I'm tired of that.
I'll call best friend a spade.
I'm tired of that. Because man's be like, nah, I'm Team Music. The fans live when they good nothing. But they be glazing up Kendrick the whole time. Everybody that says I'm Team Music is glazing Kendrick.
Nah, I promise. I'm looking at this as objective as I can. Yeah. I was pissed for Toronto when I heard Euphoria. You know what I'm saying? I was like, damn.
The crony shit?
The 40, I'm like,
I was happy.
Like, that got us down by 5 for sure. Like, the STD,
I'm like,
the collective, like, that definitely, like, you know how I know this? Because if you were to go and visit your LA family, if you go visit your Atlanta family, what do you think they're going to say?
And by that time, no, they're cheesing bad. You didn't even say it properly, fam. It's just you're cheesing fam. That's not what man says. It's your cheese meat fam. That's what you're supposed to say. You cheese meat fam. That's what I should think.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go back to, so now we're at, they not like us.
Not like us.
Yeah, or not like us, sorry.
Yeah, they're not like us.
Okay, so a point that I really want to get into before the cameras and the men cars start going out is the whole fact that he's saying they not like us.
Yeah.
All of us here are from at least Toronto or the Toronto area.
Yeah.
I'm from Toronto, born and raised in the city, part of the city. Yeah. Right? And like we were talking about earlier, I went viral for my take on Drake's impact on the game. So I've had many Americans in my comments, in my mentions, getting at me, getting at Canada specifically, getting at Toronto. And then I feel like it's been lastly getting at Drake. A lot of it is based on the Canada aspect, the Canadian aspect, and how much, and our role in the culture. And they're pretty much saying that we don't have that role. And I feel like the they not like us shit that I hear Toronto man's jamming to, and I'm just like, bro, where are they? We are the they that they're talking about. We're out here trip walking, bro. There's Bloods and Crips in Canada and Toronto shit too. We're here repping a culture that they created, right? But they're saying that we're not even a part of it, and you're out here jamming, and that's why forever, I don't care what happened at the end of this battle. Yeah, I will always be Team Drake specifically because they're trying to box us out of hip hop. And I don't respect that, bro. I think there are Toronto artists that played a huge role in hip-hop in the beginnings of hip-hop. Of course. Right? And that would be specifically, I think his name is Maestro Fresh West. If I'm wrong, please comment to the right name. But I believe that that's him. Like he's an OG in hip hop, and he's from here. And at the same time, a big point that I've been talking about in the comments and responding to people with is the fact that hip hop was also created by a Jamaican. A lot of the comments have been like, bro, this is ours. Hip hop, we create, Americans created. But brother, a man had to fly from Kingston, Jamaica, immigrate to Brooklyn, or Bronx, and create that. Another guy. You know what I'm saying? So Jamaica had to add into your culture that you guys are claiming. And Jamaica is a huge part of Toronto culture. So I feel like to box us out of the culture doesn't make sense. It doesn't add up. Because our lineage is actually the same. Right? So what do you guys think about that? What's your take on that? And how do you actually feel, even though you guys are more on side Kendrick, even though you might not claim it, I think you guys are both more on Kendrick's side right now. What do you think about the fact that they're honestly boxing all of us out?
I'm being objective. First off, that's being clipped. That part right there, that's definitely being clipped.
That's fine.
And I think what he is saying is a bit xenophobic. And what Kendrick is doing, I think, like I mentioned in the beginning, is coming at it from an ideological standpoint. You know, where he's trying to make statements to say, this person is this ideology. So if you rock with Drake, you rock with this ideology. If you rock with...
Oh, that's more sort of...
exactly. And the thing is, too, I think one thing that's really boosted Kendrick's numbers up is because it almost becomes a sports team aspect of it. And if you think about it, California is the size of Canada.
Of Canada, yes.
Is it?
Yes.
So if you think about why I'm just going to go crazy, because E40 is that really going platinum because California has enough people.
They don't have to leave California to be popular. Nuts. Same thing with that. Same thing with all the states, bro. I mean, if you pop off in New York, you don't necessarily have to pop in the States or in the South. Sorry, you can just pop in New York. That's how it was for years. They had to cross over. You know what I'm saying? But mans are famous in Houston, mans are famous in New Orleans, mans are famous down south without even going up north. Like Jeezy was like one of the first mans to go from the south and rock with Jeezy all the up north man. You know what I'm saying? So they're even divided. Even JBP, bro. These guys be from New York. Bro, Joe Budden would never play like a southern rap artist as a sleeper.
Nah, I know they do.
Really?
Bro, no. Joe Budden specifically. Ice. One camera down. Ice will play like a southern man, but nobody else. Like I feel like even in the States, they're very locked off.